In continuation to the yesterday's topic, we'll try to start with the questions. Is 541 question which have been so in continuation with the yesterday's topic, we are going to talk with the questions from NEET question paper. Which of the following options best represents the enzyme composition of pancreatic juice? Lipase, amylase, trypsinogen, procarboxypeptidase. So you can see the four different types of options. From these four different types of options, we can see. So try to sort out the answer within 5 to 6 seconds. Okay. So represents the enzyme composition of pancreatic juice. Already you know that pancreatic juice consists of lipase, that is pancreatic lipase, pancreatic amylase, trypsinogen, chymotrypsinogen, and procarboxypeptidase. Trypsinogen is the inactive form. So we can go with the option A option. A option can be the right answer. So A is the right answer. Lipase, amylase, trypsin, and procarboxypeptidases are present in the pancreatic juice. Next, coming on to the 540 question. A baby boy aged 2 years admitted to a play school and passes through an dental checkup. The dentist observed that the boy had 20 teeth. Which teeth were absent? ICPM. Already you know that incisors, canines, premolars, molars are present. So when you check the dental formula 2012, so this is the by 2102, sorry. So you know the dental formula is ICPM, that is 2102. This is the dental 102 is the dental formula. Here third position 0 is present, that is means premolars are absent. So here the answer can be the premolars are absent in the case of the 20-year boy. So option is D, and premolars are absent in that boy. Next, this is a applicative type of question. Next, which cells of crypts of libercune secrete antibacterial lysozyme? Peneth cells. So these are Kupffer cells. Kupffer cells are present in the liver. Argifenton cells, these are concerned to the liver cells only. Zymogen cells, which secrete zyminogen, and crypts of libercune consist, already we know that the answer, the crypts of libercune consist of peneth cells which are going to secrete the antibacterial lysozyme. Next, which hormones stimulate the production of pancreatic juice and bicarbonate? Scoliocytokinin, secretin, angiotensin and epinephrine, insulin and glucagon, gastrin and insulin. So gastric and insulin are no effect in the pancreatic juice, and insulin and glucagon, you know that they are responsible for the maintaining the sugar level. Angiotensin and epinephrine are responsible for the urine or the concern to the renal flow. So here the answer for this is the choleocytokinin which and the secretin which are present in the intestinal duoda are responsible for the production of this pancreatic juice and the bicarbonates in the uh, pancreatic juice. Now coming on to the 50th, in stomach, gastric acid is secreted by the peptic cells, parietal cells, gastrin secreting cells. So in stomach, gastric acid is secreted by peptic cells, acidic cells, parietal cells, and gastrin. Already we know that gastric acid means it is a HCl plus castrol intrinsic factor. So these are produced by the parietal cells. So option is C and answer is also C. That is parietal cells. Next, coming on to the next question. 536 question. Which of the following guards the opening of hepatopancreatic duct into the duodenum? When you see onto the pictures, so ileocecal wall mainly concerned with the ileum and cecum at the end of the small intestine and the starting of the. So this is not the answer. Semilunar wall is concerned to the heart. So this is also not the answer. Pyrolytic splinter is present near to the pyrolytic and just at the end of the stomach and near to the duodenum. But it is going to regulate the movement of food from the stomach to the duodenum. So here the answer is splinter of OD. Splinter of OD is the duct which is the aperture which is going to regulate the movement of hepatopancreatic duct secretions into the duodenum. So answer is D option. Option is D. Next question. In which of the following all three are macronutrients? All three are macronutrients. So here molybdenum, magnesium, manganese, nickel, nitrogen, nickel and phosphorus, iron, copper and molybdenum, zinc and manganese. Here this is a neat question. So here you know that magnesium is present in lower quantities, so all are not three macronutrients. And iron, copper and molybdenum. Molybdenum here is a micronutrient. Boron, zinc and manganese. Boron is also a micronutrient. So these three options are wrong. And nitrogen 74 percentage, nickel more in percentage, and phosphorus is also abundantly available, as well as it is also taken in more quantity of food. So the answer for this question is B, that is nitrogen, nickel and phosphorus. Next, coming on to the next question, the hormone secreted by vagus nerve. So vagus nerve is the 10th nerve of cranial nerves, and this activity, what it produces, the hormone produced by the vagus nerve activity is, already you know that in our nervous system, acetylcholine is the powerful neurotransmitter, and to that GABA is the particle what is going to. So vagus nerve is also called as wandering nerve, and the hormone. So here GIP stands for the gastric inhibitory peptidase, CCK stands for the choleocytokinin, and gastrin is produced in the against to the gas, and secretin is produced at the duodenum to reduce the gastric the pH levels of the gastric acid. So here the vagus nerve activity, the hormone secreted by the so these two are not going to do the, and gastric inhibitory peptidase is also not to only the, because of the vagus nerve activity gastrin is produced. So option C is the answer for this question. Next, coming on to the next question, 533 question. The cells of pancreatic secreting pancreatic juice are globulate cells, mucus, axanthic cells. You know that they will be producing the gastric juice. Peptic cells will produce the proteolytic enzymes, and here the pancreatic juice is produced by the acinar cells of the pancreas in the pancreas, which are endocrine in function. Next, this is the only storing organ. Here, liver, colon, pancreas, gallbladder. Liver, you know that it produces bilirubin and biliverdin, that is bile pigments, and it never stores that. Colon stores the excretory material over a temporary period of time. Pancreas produces uh, the produces pancreatic juice as well as insulin and glucagon, but they never stores that. So your gallbladder is going to store the bile. The only storage organ as per the question is option, that is gallbladder. The alimentary canal of human has length of 2 to 5 meters, 6 to 9 meters, 10 to 28 meters, and 1 to 2 meters. So here it is only 6 to 9 meters. The alimentary canal is approximately 6 to 9 meters in the human body is 6 to 9 meters from the starting from the buccopharynx the anus. It is 6 to 9 meters, and small intestine it is approximately 35 inches to 40 inches, near to the 27 to 30 inches. Coming on to the next question, 530 question, the enzyme that is not present in succus entericus. Succus entericus is also called as second brain of the body, which is going to decide the digestive components or the releasing of the digestive. Succus entericus does not contain, not present in succus entericus. So succus entericus lipase is present, means which digests the proteins, which converts the maltoses into fructose or sucroses or glucoses or galactases. Nucleosidases are also present in that, which converts the amino acids into simpler nucleotides. And nucleases, the enzymes that are not present in the succus is nucleases. So option C is the answer for this question. Next, coming on to the next question, 529 question. 529 question. The primary dentition in human differs from permanent dentition in not having one of the following teeth. Already we have discussed related question. Dental formula of a child is ICPM. Here 2102 by 2. So here 0 means premolars. So premolars are not present in the. So here the answer for this is, the answer is premolars. Next question, 528 question. A patient with bleeding gums is advised to take a fresh fruits and vegetables in the diet, especially because he suffers from. Fresh fruits generally mostly they consist of the vitamin C. Vitamin C, so bleeding gums is a characteristic feature of scurvy. So here the doctor has advised the person to take fresh fruits and vegetables because of bleeding gums, because the disease is characterized with the future scurvy. So scurvy is caused because of vitamin C deficiency. So berry, you know that vitamin B1, anemia, B6 and B12, night blindness, vitamin A. But bleeding gums is a characteristic feature of scurvy. So answer is option is A, and answer is scurvy as the doctor has decided. Next, coming on to the next question, 527 question. Here they have given a column 1 and column 2 questions, and here the column 1 they have given certain compositions and related to that. So vitamin B1, gastric juice, starvation, obesity. So accumulation of fat, loss of fat, pepsin, berry. When you try to segregate the options or combine the matching options, vitamin B1, berry. So P is 4 in two positions. So we need to have a options, either C or D can be the right answer. Now obesity because of accumulation of fat. So yes is 1. So at the C and D also yes is 1. So here now we have to go with the other option, starvation. Starvation is because of loss of fat. So here R is 2. R is 2 at only one position. So option C is the right answer. C is the right answer. We can eliminate the D option. This is how we can save the time in the examination point of view for the matching matrix type of questions. Now coming on to the 523 question, the entry of food into the larynx is prevented by, already we know that epiglottis is the opening of the tracheal system, and a covering, a flap-like structure which is going to cover the glottis, and the entry of food into the sound box or larynx is called as epiglottis. So answer is epiglottis. So no need to think of all the options. Next, going on to the next question. 509 question. 509 question. So this 509 question, chylomicrons are neural signals that stimulate the intestinal secretions, small fat globules coated with protein, small and in the gastric juice, protein molecules coated with fat, aerobic microorganisms, aerobic. So here what are chylomicrons? Chylomicrons are the smallest smallest components which are degraded after the complete digestion and which are readily to be absorbed in the stomach villi of the small intestine, which are generally coated with protein molecules. This is the definition what we have come across. So here chylomicrons are these small fat globules with protein coating and which are readily absorbed by the lacteals of the villi. So option is B and answer is B. Next question. Next question here. Next question here, this is a column 1, column 2 and column 3. Column 1 is substrate, column 2 is enzyme, column 3 is product formed. So we need to match all the three compositions with the respective columns, then you can get the answer. So all the three should be matched. Now lactose. So here lactose. So here in order to remember how this matching should be done, okay, A's means, just you can see that A's means enzyme, O's means component, and conversion you need to check. So here we need to convert what lactose is converted to what. So here lactose is converted to galactose with the help of enzyme lactase. So 1CI is option at C and D. So 1CI is at option C and D. So here we need to check the other options are eliminated. Next we'll see the known component. Next starch. So here coming on to the starch is converted with the help of a enzyme called amylase, and this starch is converted to the maltose. So here one is lactose, enzyme is lactase, and that is converted to lactose. So here when we check that C and D already we have discussed that. So three option, that is starch is converted by amylase into 3. So here we can go with the converted into maltose. So here D option is ruled out, only C option is the right option. So this you need to save the time for the examination point of view, in the examination point of view. Next, coming on to the next question, 505. 505. So the initial step in the digestion of milk in humans is carried out by pepsin, lipase, trypsin and renin. Already you know that renin is the component produced in the infants and it is stopped, and this will be taken by the lipases in the later stages of life cycle of a person. So when the mother is feeding the baby, only milk will be fed by the to the baby. So renin is the component. So option is D. Answer is renin for the human milk during the infantile stages. Next question, 504 question. Fructose is absorbed into the blood through mucosal cells intestine by the process called as active transport with involvement of energy, simple diffusion without involvement, facilitated with the help of a carrier protein, co-transport. One goes out, one comes in, but fructose is absorbed into the blood through mucosal cells of the intestine by a process called as facilitated transport. So option is C for the 504 question. Next, coming on to the next question 501. So the semi-digested food that moves down the esophagus known as bolus, chyme, rouage and protein. So the semi-digested food, the name itself says that semi-digested food means it is 70% digested food, this is 30% digested food, and rouage is the folds present in the stomach, protein is the component of the food. So your semi digested food means the answer can be this partially or semi, and chyme is the almost 70% means half digested or more digested food is chyme. So your option can be either A or B, but semi-digested food option only A is the right answer. Only the right answer. Next, coming on to the next question. 508. Select the correct match of digested products in humans given in column 1 with their absorption site and mechanism in column 2. Fructose plus sodium plus glycerol plus fatty acids, cholesterol plus maltose, glycine plus glucose. Column 2, small intestine, passive absorption, duodenum, move as a chylomicron, large intestine, active absorption, active absorption, active absorption, active absorption and small intestine and active absorption. So here we need to match the questions with the 500 with that, and which is obviously right. So here select the correct match of the digestive products. Here fructose, you have discussed that facilitated transport and Na passive. So here glycerol, fatty acids, these are all looking to be wrong except the glycine and glucose, which are going to take in the small, glycine is going to be absorbed in the small and glucose is actively absorbed. So this D option is the right option. And coming on to the 499 question, one of the following movements in our body is completely involuntary. Involuntary means not under the control of brain. So that when you take water into the mouth, you want to keep the water, it is up to you, but when it moves into the pharyngeal region, obviously the degultation, that is swallowing, takes place. So swallowing, except that swallowing, all the movements are almost generally under the control of brain. One of the following movements in our body is completely involuntary, means the swallowing is not a voluntary process. Others are also somewhat involuntary, but it is not completely. They are not under the. They are complete not under the control of the. Next, coming on to the 498 question, during absorption of carbohydrates in the blood, the rapidly transported monosaccharide is glucose, fructose, sucrose, galactose. So here you can see that which of the following is secreted by uh, okay, which of the following is secreted by pancreas? Pepsin, amylase, alpha dextrins, and dipeptidases. Already you know that the pancreas is going to secrete the amylases. So option B is the right answer. Coming on to the next question, 495. 495. Here, choose the wrong statement. From the given questions, we need to check the wrong statements present. Bile contains no enzymes, so it is right. So it is not the wrong statement. Goblet cells mucus, that is also right. Brunner glands are submucosal glands, that are also right. Lipases and nucleus are not present in pancreatic juice, they are present. Not present is the wrong option. So this can be the right statement, the correct wrong statement and right answer, because the option is given is wrong statement. And the next one also we'll see. Carboxypeptidase catalyzes conversion of proteins, peptones and proteases into dipeptides. So this is also right. So here these are all right and this is wrong statement. So the option state right option, not present. So here it is, if not is there, this is also right. Next, coming on to the next 488, which of the following is a gastrointestinal hormone? Growth hormone, FSH, prolactin, enterocrinin. Enterocrinin is also called as gastric inhibitory peptidase. So enterocrinin is the answer for this question. Next, coming on to the 484 question. The following is not a gland of the stomach: goblet cells, oxyntic cells, pyrolic gland, cardiac gland. excessive red blood corpuscles in the newborn burst, releasing the bilirubin. The liver of the newborn is too young to cope up with the heavy load of bilirubin. Mother milk contains a high amount of bilirubin. Insoluble bilirubin in the intestine is reabsorbed by the blood. So, which of one of the following is not the reason for very high load of bilirubin in the newborn? So, from the given options, when you try to analyze the options, so mother milk contain more amount of lactose or protein, but here the question given is not the reason and not the reason. So here C option is the right answer. The right answer. Next, coming on to the 476 question. Aggregates of lymphoid tissue present in the distal portion of small intestine are known as. Aggregates of lymphoid tissue present in the distal portion of the small intestine are known as villi. They are the finger-like projections. So option villi is not the right answer. Rouages, the folds present in the stomach. Choroid plexus. So the plexus which are concerned with this and aggregates the lymph nodes or the lymphoid tissue are present in the small intestine are called Peyer's patches. So here aggregates of lymph nodes present in the distal portion of the small intestine are known as Peyer's patches. Option D. Next, coming on to the 474 question. Arrange the correct sequence of the enzyme which act on the food in different regions of the alimentary canal. So we need to 1, 2, 3, 4. Here generally first which action? So mouth, tiling. So two options should be first. Here B and D. So the remaining two options can be wrong. The second position is protein digestion starts in the stomach. So the option next can be 1. So here again we need to go with the third option. The third position where carboxypeptidases, carbon oxygen containing peptidases. So at the that can be either dipeptidases or carboxypeptidases. So the fourth option is going to decide. B option is the right option because dipeptidases acts at the end position. So here B option is the right answer. Next, coming on to the next question. Jaundice is a disorder of skin and eyes, excretory system, digestive system, circulatory system. Already we have discussed that jaundice is a disorder of digestive system. So option C, that is digestive system, is the right answer. Next, coming on to the next question, 471. If for some reason our goblet cells are non-functional, this will be adversely affected. Maturation of sperms, it is no way concerned. Production of stomatostatin, it is also not affected. Secretion of sebum from the facial gland, not affected. Smooth movement of food into the intestine, obviously because goblet cells produce mucus. So D option is the right option. Next, coming on to the 470 question. Carrier ions like Na plus facilitate the reabsorption of substances like glucose and fatty acids and glycerol, amino acids and glucose, amino acids and glucose, fructose and amino acids. So here carrier ions like Na plus facilitate the movement of fructose, amino acids and glucose into the, so option D is the fructose and some amino acids. So option D is the answer. So the remaining questions you try to do by yourself, and we'll start tomorrow with the structural organization. Thank you for that day.